Oh, okay. So today I decided to change the transmission fluid before I may or may not take on a road trip. But man, what a messy job. So I got the transmission pan off, and for not knowing what this car was going to look like after sitting for 4 years and obviously been abused in some manner, transmission pan looks. Of course, this is just mixed with this, so this is all that was in here. So I'm assuming that this is normal wear. This is what I found on my truck when I changed the transmission fluid in it. So I'll get that cleaned out and get it changed. And I'm also going to take a look at the rear end, and there's a knock in the drive shaft or one of the half shafts or whatever when I change gears or when it downshifts, so I'll have a look at that too. There, we got the pan cleaned out, and an hour after spent scraping the gasket off, it looks pretty clean. It's not that's the new filter. Now that I got the filter on there, you can't see anything, but oh well. There it is. Let's get the pan back on. Oh yeah, here's a little trick I learned. Probably everybody already knows it, but me, I changed the transmission fluid in my truck, and I realized that if I stick this gasket's just tight enough to hold these bolts in, and so I didn't have to put the pan up there and try to put one bolt in at a time and jack with the gasket. So seems to work out all right, but just in case you didn't know. All right, we're almost done. I had to, there's the clamp on the exhaust manifold, but I know you guys out there, a lot of them from around the Houston area, always hear my radio, so here's your little, if you think I'm sexy. Yeah, maybe not. So let's. So here's that bracket that it doesn't come off because there's a rivet on the other side, so it can't be rotated around. You just have to bend it. So, but we're all back on. Another interesting note is the torque specs at 15 to 18 inch-pounds, but I don't have a torque. Alright, I got everything put back together and everything cleaned up, so I ran out of memory in my phone. That's why the video cut off. So the thing was about the torque spec is everybody says it should be 15 to 18 inch-pounds. I don't have a torque wrench to go that low, so I just continued to go around in a circle until the gasket felt compressed all the way and it was nice and snug. Was not able to find out what was causing the knock in the rear end, and was not able to figure out how to get or check the oil in the rear end. So if anybody has any thoughts or information on that, I still don't have a Chilton manual or a shop manual to tell me what the procedure is to get that off. So anyway, runs good. So later. Oh yeah, the exhaust clamp, that was in the way of one of the pan bolts. So the clamp had to be removed or moved out of the way to get to the bolt. So